Hi, welcome back. It's your girl Breanna Lincoln. Hi. Us millennials have so much pressure to figure shit out in our 20s. Like, we got so much pressure. It's coming to a point that pressure makes us feel like we ain't doing shit. And in reality is we're doing a lot. Because, not too long ago, we were 16, 17, 18, we just have to remind ourselves that we're still growing, we're still learning, and we're evolving. We can't expect so much from us, right? So as I was laying in my bed thinking and all that stuff, I started to figure out these pressures that we feel aren't necessarily coming from us. It's always coming from outside sources. It's always the things that we see online, right? When we take that apart and we really sit with it, we tend to be like, oh, I'm not doing this, or, I could be doing that. And it's just like, no, wait a second. You're doing enough. Where you are right now is enough. Where you're going to is going to be enough. So don't ever make it seem like you aren't enough. So it comes to a certain point where you gotta sit there and be like, whose life you trying to live? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you trying to live your mom's, your dad's, your grandma's, your aunts, uncles, your caregivers? Like, whose life you're really trying to live? Everyone else around you is living their life. So are you going to let a naysayer or someone who doesn't really know you, who can know you but you? So if you're gonna let that dictate how you live your fucking life, then you need to fix up, because you will never be good enough. You got to live your life, you got to be content with your life, and you got to be happy with your life at every stage, every cycle it comes into. There's always lessons to be learned when you're going through a journey, whatever journey you're going through. It could be one where you're making so much money and you're balling out and you're up and you're like, I'm getting this and that, the third. Or it could be a journey where, you gotta put your head down and you gotta grind for that shit. But anyways, I've been thinking about grinding for that shit, because a lot of times people be grinding and not living, and money don't come with you in the grave, okay? But that's another story in another fucking video. But oh my fucking god, I see a spider. I'm gonna kill that shit as soon as I end this video. But like, for real though, whose life you trying to live? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, for the longest time I was living other people's dreams, thinking that it's the life that I should live. And in reality, I knew that deep down inside, it wasn't making me happy. Everyone has a purpose, and that purpose could be a teacher. That purpose could be a counselor. That purpose could be firefighter, doctor, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or that purpose could be driving a UPS truck and delivering packages and making sure people's packages get to their house. Like, we all have a different role to play in this world. And sometimes we even think that it's not attainable because of our circumstances and the environment that we're in, right? However, only you can decide which path to go on to and which path is right for you. You can't follow people and thinking that path is going to be your path. You cannot let your parents or caregivers or guardians tell you what is best for you. As much as you want to please and as much as you think that they know what's best for you, they really don't. Only you know what's best for you. And that is the hard truth. How I learn is I go through life. I went through my shit. I went through a lot. And that taught me a lot. And sometimes you really have to go through things to really learn and to see. Like, I love to travel. I feel like Me stepping outside of my comfort zone is how I learn. And it's how I understand the world, because you could be taught science, math, English, language, you know what I'm saying? All that other stuff. But it will never amount to what you have to really learn when you leave the school. And that is LIFE. In life, there is no test, there is no essay, there is no article to understand your life. So when I say whose life you trying to live, if you're gonna live your life, you gotta live it and stand 10 toes deep in that. Life is so hard. No one's going to give you everything that you ask for or you want, even need. Like you gotta be so content with yourself and where you're heading to really enjoy life. Because the way this world is set up, so much people are so easily swayed into I'm gonna be honest, the negative stuff in this world. You could only determine where your life was gonna head. So it's either you're going to choose a path that is satisfying others because they never chose to go down the path that they want you to go down on, right? Because those same ones who sitting there saying, oh, you need this and this. What am I do? Really, what am I do? When them say, you need to do this, you need to do that. What am I do? Better than you. Like, it really comes down to that. I've been for a long time hearing that I should go to school and try to figure out my life in a program that's gonna make me be in debt that I'm not gonna pay off until I'm over the age of 50, right? With the job that they're giving out now with these fucking degrees and diplomas. That's what they're telling me. But I know from the time I was young, I felt it inside of me, but I'm not gonna say that I listened to it. I went through a period of trying to figure out maybe I shouldn't go after what my dreams, and maybe I should settle down with the simple life, the normal life. What I see is people go to school, they find their career that is suitable for them, and then they do that until they retire, right? I really thought that maybe I should go down that road. And I did. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't go to school though, but I ended up networking my way into doing community work and, just working with youth. And it was good. It was a good experience for me to like come out of my comfort zone. But I knew that shit was not for me. Like, in the long term, no. Short term, yes, because I need money. I need to survive out here. But long term, I knew that I would be miserable. And ain't nothing more annoying than doing something that you don't love, right? That doesn't make you smile and want to go in and, be like, oh my God, like, for me, I have to feel it. I have to feel like I ain't working. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like I'm working, I'm not going to put my all into it. So, like I said, whose life you trying to live? You gotta live your life. You got to live your life. Don't make nobody tell you what your life should be. Especially if you have no kids either. You can't be that easily manipulated, man. Like, you really can't. Stop worrying about, this, and that. Like, stop. Come off of social media. Because that right there will tell you that you ain't doing shit. So come off of that. Figure out what you want to do. Figure out your goals. Because we all have passions. We all can contribute to this world in our way and make money from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all can. I remember reading this tweet or whatever. I read something, and this person said, I've been a lawyer for how many plus years, and I'm unhappy. That broke my heart, because, you know, you're a lawyer, you're making the money, you know what I'm saying? You're making money, you know, you're doing what a lot of people want us to do, which is a doctor, lawyer, teacher, whatever. You know, that's a common job that people feel like, oh, you're like doing big things, right? But the fact that this lady said that she was unhappy, it was just like lady, like, what do you want to do? Like, people would be looking at her crazy, like, you're a lawyer and you're unhappy. There's a lot of people who gone down paths, like even doctors, like, you know what I'm saying, like surgeons and stuff like that, are unhappy because they went down a path that they were pressured to do. And you don't want to ever make a mistake on your life, because you can't get back those years that you wasted, eh? I can't get back those years that I wasted trying to figure out if this route is for me, when in reality I knew deep down in my heart that it wasn't for me. I'm just telling y'all that when you're trying to build yourself and build your foundation, please do what you feel is right for you. Just live your life. And who cares about what other people have to say? Because they're not living your life. They're not gonna be getting up every day to go after, you know, your goals. They're not. Like I tell myself, nobody's editing my videos. Nobody is coming up with these ideas to talk about. Nobody is trying to help me get to my goals but me. So when I tell y'all to live your life, live it. And when you live your life, you better live it to the fullest, with no regrets, good or bad. Okay? Do it, man. Don't be scared. Don't be like, oh my God, I can't because of my age. No. As long as you're alive on this planet, you have the opportunity to go after whatever you want. You're gonna do something, be original with it. Don't be follow fashion. Please. Don't. Do not be follow fashion. I'm just telling y'all that if you're going to do something that you feel is right for you, it gotta be you. It can't be nobody else, man. You have influences. I'm gonna be honest. You have influences, but it's got to be your shit. Your shit. And that's what I realized, that everybody don't want to take that time to create different things. Like doing this page, I had an idea of what it was gonna be like, but I had no idea that I was gonna sit there and come up with moral of the story. Like, who's doing that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's really doing that. But like, that's just me. It just came to my head and I just ran with it. But that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing challenges. I'm not doing like what's I have no man to do no fucking couples page. That's what's popping right now on YouTube. Couple this, couple that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's me. And like, I'm into like somewhat the beauty, I guess, but I feel like I ain't that experienced to teach anybody how to really do stuff. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm doing things my way and I'm figuring it out my way. And I'm not embarrassed to sit there and say that it's challenging. It's hard, especially when people, sometimes you hear like, you know, you should be doing something else or whatever, or like, you know, figure things out. And sometimes people don't believe in me. And that's okay, because I believe in me. Okay? And I'm going to prove everybody who felt that this path wasn't for me wrong. Because watch when these little 50 views turn into 500 views, okay? Okay. I can't wait to shit on a bunch of people. Okay, it's not really shit, but just stomp on them, okay? I can't wait. It's coming. It's all in God's timing. But all I could do is just let y'all know that if you're gonna do something, and if you're gonna live something, if you're gonna believe in something, it better be your motherfucking life. And it better be your motherfucking way and your purpose. Cause you owe that to yourself. You really do. Like, you really do owe it to yourself to figure your life and to be happy with whatever life whatever path you go down. But do it for you. Don't be swayed. Don't be manipulated. Don't be talked into. Do you. Because you are here for a reason. You just gotta take time to find it. So wipe those tears and figure your life out. Because you're beautiful. You're very, very beautiful. And you're so talented. And you're gonna waste your talents on a path that you know that isn't fulfilling. So, like I was saying, live your life. Thank you for watching my video. I'm finally in a better mood. I know my last video I was like, oh my god, like, because I went through a lot of transitions, especially when it comes to friendships and relationships. It was a lot for me to handle because I'm really big on friendships, especially sisterhoods. I'm really big on it. My childhood, I struggled finding friends that liked me. I felt like a lot of them didn't like me for me, and I felt like I had to adjust my personality to them, because the minute I started being myself is the minute they sat there and called me weird. So, you know, I'm big on that, but I know eventually I'll have people in my life that are for me. So I ain't gonna let that be my downfall. I'ma stand 10 toes motherfucking deep, okay, in me and who I am, because I know I'm the bomb.com and I'm Brianna, like Brianna Lincoln, like, okay. All right, thank you. Comment, like, and subscribe.